This is the image of immense power, held in check. A force capable of reaching orbit, yet grounded by its own mass. This is the state of your financial potential before ignition. In our last protocol, we provided the map. We decoded the architecture of wealth into 7 distinct levels. The data was conclusive. The vast majority of you are not at the bottom, nor are you soaring. You identified yourselves as being trapped in level 2, the hamster wheel, or level 3, stability. You are running, but staying in place. You are safe, but you are not free. You know your coordinates, and you see the destination. But when you try to advance, you feel it. A crushing, invisible resistance. A gravitational force that seems engineered to hold you down, to keep you from breaking away. So you apply more force. You work harder, you optimize, you sacrifice. You save more aggressively, cutting every non-essential expense. And yet the needle barely moves. The feeling is universal. You are pushing a massive block of granite up an endless hill, completely alone. This is not a feeling. It is not a conspiracy. It is physics. You are fighting financial inertia. And in this equation, your single greatest enemy is not your job, your debt, or your spending habits. Those are merely variables. The true enemy is a constant. It is the zero. The journey from zero to your first $100,000 is a battle against the fundamental laws of finance. It is the hardest, most brutal, and most psychologically taxing phase of the entire wealth game. It is designed to wear you down, to make you quit. Welcome to the Sovereign Protocol. Today, we do not offer sympathy. We offer a schematic. We break down the physics of the 100K hell and provide the formula for escape velocity. To defeat the enemy, we must first understand it. We must name its components and map its strategy. In the journey to your first $100,000, you are not fighting a single opponent, but a system of resistance. There are 4 primary forces working in concert to prevent you from achieving financial escape velocity. Think of them as the fundamental laws of financial physics that keep you grounded. Let's deconstruct them one by one. Force 1. The gravity of debt. This is the most powerful force in the early game. When you have high-interest debt, your financial universe operates in reverse. Your net returns are negative. Your savings account might pay a meager 0.5%, but your credit card is a financial black hole, charging 25% or more. Every dollar you earn is instantly canceled by a larger, invisible drag force. It's like trying to launch a rocket with an anchor chained to it. You are digging a hole faster than you can climb out, burning fuel just to stand still. Force 2. The friction of fees. Once you escape debt's gravity, you encounter the next obstacle. You are in level 3 and you start investing perhaps $100 a month, but the fund you choose takes 1% or 2% in management fees. When your portfolio is small, that percentage-based fee is devastating. It's a constant grinding resistance that consumes your small gains and leaves you disillusioned. It feels like running in deep mud. You're putting in the work, but the environment itself is slowing you down, making every step forward feel 10 times harder than it should. Force 3. The absence of compounding. Compounding interest is a geometric force, often called the 8th wonder of the world. But geometry requires scale. A large number to multiply against. If you have $10,000 invested and get a fantastic 10% return, you earn $1,000. While meaningful, that $1,000 does not fundamentally change your life. It doesn't buy you freedom. This creates a dangerous psychological failure point. Your efforts seem disproportionate to your reward, and the temptation to give up, to stop contributing, is immense. The magic of the exponential curve is invisible at the start. Force 4. Lifestyle inflation. This is the silent killer of wealth, a form of psychological sabotage. Every time your income increases, your subconscious brain whispers, "You've earned this, you deserve this." And so you upgrade your car, your apartment, your vacations, or your vices. You increase the mass of the object you are trying to lift, making the escape from financial gravity even harder. This force alone is so powerful that it keeps millions of high earners permanently trapped in level 2, living paycheck to paycheck on a six-figure salary. It is the final boss of the early game. The $100,000 milestone is not an arbitrary number. It is the tipping point where two things happen simultaneously, creating true momentum. First, you maximize the time value exchange. To get your first 100K, 90% of the money must come from your time. It comes from your job, your side hustle, and your ruthless saving. You are manually forcing the object to move. To get your second 100K, that equation flips. Maybe 50% comes from your time and 50% comes from your money working for you. This is the moment your money starts contributing equally to your growth. You stop relying solely on your physical effort. Second, psychological warfare is won. The psychological hurdle of going from 0 to 6 figures is immense. Once you hit 100K, you have definitive proof that your system works. This creates self-sustaining motivation. You stop asking, "Can I do this?" and start asking, "How quickly can I get to 200K?" The mental friction drops to 0. In physics, escape velocity is the minimum speed an object needs to break free from the gravitational attraction of a massive body, like a planet. Once achieved, it doesn't fall back. It escapes. In the world of personal finance, the concept is identical. The massive body is the relentless gravitational pull of level 2, the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, where your financial orbit is permanently tethered to your next salary. Escape velocity is the rate of saving required to break free from this orbit forever. The formula to achieve this is not a gentle suggestion. It is a ruthless three-pronged attack on financial inertia. Each component is non-negotiable. Phase 1. Maximize savings rate. This is your engine power. Forget the conventional wisdom of a 10% or 15% saving rule. That is level 4 thinking designed for a 40-year journey. To reach escape velocity in this decade, you must aim for a minimum 50% savings rate. This is the fundamental law of this level. This means living on exactly half of your after-tax income. If your current income doesn't allow this, your primary mission is not to cut expenses further into the bone. It is to aggressively increase your income until it does. This is the massive, overwhelming thrust needed to overcome the inertia of your current financial state. Phase 2. Eliminate drag. This is your aerodynamics. Drag, in financial terms, is high-interest consumer debt. Credit cards, personal loans, car payments. Every percentage point of interest is a force working directly against your forward momentum. It is a guaranteed negative return that negates your positive efforts. Therefore, your debt must be systematically and ruthlessly eliminated before any serious investment begins. You cannot accelerate while chained to an anchor. Phase 3. Choose the right fuel. This is your investment vehicle. For the critical first $100,000, your fuel must be potent, stable, and simple. This requires maximum focus and minimum distraction. That means low-cost, broad-market index funds. We are not day trading. We are not speculating on volatile assets. You need the steady, relentless, compounding power of the global economy, not the adrenaline-fueled gamble of chasing quick, illusory wins. Your only job in this phase is to automate the process. Funnel every single spare dollar from your 50% savings rate directly into this engine. Let the mechanism do the slow, tedious, and powerful work of wealth creation. Your focus remains on generating thrust and eliminating drag. Once you hit that $100,000 barrier, the game fundamentally changes. Going from 0 to 100K takes an average person 7 to 10 years of disciplined effort. But going from 100K to your first $1 million, it takes half that time. This is the power of compounding interest when it has actual fuel to burn. At this point, the market is making more money for you than your efforts are. You transition from being the engine to being the pilot. You can focus on optimizing your systems, not pushing the object. The first 100K is the price of admission to the real financial game. If you skip this payment, you are forever stuck in the lobby. The first 100K is hell. It is a psychological test disguised as a financial test. If you are fighting this battle right now, know this. It is supposed to be hard. The system is designed to keep you heavy, slow, and compliant. But once you reach escape velocity, the laws of physics work for you, not against you. The work gets easier. The returns get faster. Your mandate is clear. Maximize the thrust. Eliminate the drag. Hit that $100,000 mark as if your sovereignty depends on it. It does. If this video gave you the thrust you need, subscribe to the Sovereign Protocol. Share this with one person who is stuck in the hamster wheel. The climb is hard, but the view from the top is worth the price of admission.